A lot of stuff happening in the presidential primary sweepstakes. Thursday night's debate between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. If we stipulate that Hillary Clinton is a psychotic son of a bitch, I mean, she's just out of her mind. She's power crazy, just like her husband is. If we stipulate that, and that she's a liar, and that she says shit that just is not true ever, never has been, we'll stipulate that. Then I can say that watching the two of them debate was the first time I have seen a political debate this political season where two adults were talking. Now, like I say, I think Hillary's full of shit. I don't like anything she stands for. I don't like anything her husband stands for. I'm so sick of Hillary Clinton. I just wish she would take her millions and take her ass off stage and forget about it. And you know, go be a grandma or whatever she wants to be. But aside from that, watching the debate between Clinton and Sanders was to watch a political debate that actually had some substance, not like this horse shit that the Republicans get into. I mean, what a crew! Did you see the clips that were played over and over again of Marco Polo Rubio when he was being grilled by Governor Rich Ritchie? No, what's his name? Chris Christie. He reminds me of that character, Richie Rich. That's right. I got it ass backwards. But Christie was really grinding on Marco Polo, which he should. And Marco Polo kept answering. He would give a little, maybe 10-second soundbite answer and then go back to, but if anybody thinks that Barack Obama is not just what he really is, I mean, it's unbelievable to watch this shit. It just, oh my God. But with Clinton and Sanders, and again, I think Hillary Clinton is a liar. She's going to be like any of these other neoliberal Democrats. She's all about blood and death and war and destruction. I don't give a shit about Hillary Clinton, but at least watching Sanders and Clinton talk about the issues, even though Clinton is lying through her ass, it was interesting to see a conversation between two people who were adult and who addressed the issues pretty much. I know you're going to argue that. I don't care. I'm just saying from my point of view. It was such a difference from this Republican horseshit that I'm just so tired of it. Anyway, now, having said that, and I don't mean that to be I have no brief to make on Hillary Clinton's behalf. You know that. I mean, whew, I am so over this woman. But at the debate Thursday night in New Hampshire, by the way, she again tried to describe herself as a progressive who gets things done. Oh, Christ. And Jeff Cohen, who is the director at the Park Center for Independent Media at Ithaca College, and he is the founder of the media watch group FAIR, Fairness and Accuracy in Reporting. Kathy, I don't know if you remember, but back when I was doing pay-as-you-go radio, when you were still listening to me before we started dating, when FAIR was first put together, I had Jeff Cohen on. It was a brand new organization, and one of my business partners, John Sinton, called me up and he said, I want you to put Jeff Cohen on because he started something called Fairness and Accuracy in Reporting. So this was like almost 21 years ago. Jeff Cohen, yeah, the founder, one of the founders of Fairness and Accuracy in, well, he is the founder of Fairness and Accuracy in Reporting. He's also the co-founder of an online activism organization, rootsaction.org, which you ought to check out, rootsaction.org. And Cohen released a statement, quote, thousands asked Clinton to stop lying about your Iraq vote. Yeah. But anyway, Cohen wrote a piece after Thursday's debate entitled Hillary Clinton Turns Stand-Up Comic by saying, I'm a progressive who gets things done. And as Cohen writes, if you take a quick review of Hillary Clinton's record, it shows that much of what she gets done is anti-progressive, just like her husband back in the 90s. For example, she promotes fracking worldwide. That's not progressive, truth seekers. On behalf of Chevron and other U.S. oil companies, Clinton and the State Department pushed fracking globally. And Mother Jones documented, quote, how Hillary Clinton's State Department sold fracking to the world, end quote. That's not progressive. I don't know what the hell it is, but it damn sure is not progressive, okay? Well, I know what it is. This is capitalist bullshit again, that Hillary Clinton is so behind. Anyway, boosting corporate-friendly trade deals is not progressive either, Hillary. As Jeff writes, Secretary Clinton repeatedly praised the TPP as it was being negotiated by the U.S. trade representatives and her State Department. And she recruited countries into the deal. In October, with Bernie Sanders climbing in the polls back in October, Clinton said she no longer supported TPP and lied about her earlier attempts to get all of these sucker nations involved in it. That's not progressive. Cohen goes on, enabling military coups is not progressive. Example, when she headed the State Department enabled a military coup in Honduras that overthrew democratically elected President Manuel Zelaya, who was a progressive. Clinton was briefed on the dishonesty that allowed aid to illegally reach the coup government. With the help of the U.S. CIA, always, and the lies and obfuscations of the Clinton State Department. But this is the part. I don't know if you watch that debate, it gets me into hair pulling mode, my own, and I don't have that much left. But I just want to start ripping out handfuls of my own hair when I listen to her lie through her goddamn teeth. I mean, what does she think? Does she think that real progressives, that we've been asleep for the past, I don't know, how long has she been? Go all the way back to 92, when she tried to write something that was worse than Obamacare. Hillary Care, they called it back then, with Ira Magaziner. Remember him? And what? Do you remember him? And a bunch of these stuffed shirt neoliberals who were doing everything they could to further fuck up the health care delivery system in this country at our expense and deliver all the rewards to the insurance industry. Sort of like, aside from the people who now have insurance that never did, sort of like what Obamacare has done. But I digress. Jeff Cohen goes on, pocketing millions of dollars from corporate lecture fees is not progressive. It really isn't. He writes, when Wall Street, Big Pharma, and other corporate interests paid Hillary, who was a soon-to-be presidential candidate, an average of $230,000 for a speech, did Hillary Clinton think it was for her brilliant stand-up comedy, or was it more akin to political bribery? Now, this is the point that where you can really see the lies and the prevarication of Hillary Clinton. Well, that's what they were offering to pay. And as Sanders pointed out, why does somebody get $500,000 for a speech or $250,000 for a speech from corporate predators like the financial services industry, the banking industry, the insurance industry, or the carbon industry, or the automobile dealers of America, or the National Association of Manufacturers? Why do they pay that much money to a political candidate? Do you really think it's only because they just love that candidate or that politician? Because as Hillary so slimily, is that a word, points out, I wasn't a candidate then, I hadn't announced. Yeah. What do you why do you suppose they pay those big fees? Do you think it is because, like I said, they just think the speaker is wonderful? They pay those big fees, as Sanders has pointed out, as anybody with a fifth grade education could figure out on his or her own, because those big corporations expect, and goddamn it, will get something in return. But Hillary, oh, not with Miss Hillary. Oh shit, no! What? Did I do something wrong? That's what they were offering. I just and that line she uses now. I challenge you to find any position I changed or any legislation I pushed that was different from my own beliefs because of money that I got from these corporate. Oh, bullshit. I mean, come on. What? It's not that you change position, Mrs. Clinton. That's not the point. You state behind closed doors what your position is. You get the big bucks, and then when you get back into the Senate or the State Department or wherever you're working at the present time or at the time that you take the money, then you just push to have that legislation promoted and hopefully passed. Now, what does that constitute? I mean, see, that gives her that filthy goddamn wiggle room that I just hate from politicians. Well, I never changed my position. Well, shit, no, you didn't have to. Your position has always been the same. 16 minutes into our new format, and I'm already getting upset. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Jeff Cohen writes that Clinton now says these firms just wanted to hear the views of a former Secretary of State on our, quote, complicated world, end quote. God damn. Or they just wanted to hear about the bin Laden raid. But Politico.com reported in 2013, soon after one of her 3 speeches to Goldman Sachs, Clinton offered a message that the collected plutocrats found reassuring, according to accounts offered by several attendees in one of these speeches, declaring that the banker bashing so popular within both parties was unproductive and indeed foolish. This is a progressive. This is bullshit. You know it's bullshit as well as I do. But this is what when Sanders the other day, I think it was Sanders, or no, it was one of the boy wonders from MSNBC. I guess the guy that has Meet the Press now. What's his name again? Todd. Chuck Todd asked if she would release the transcripts. I guess it was in the same last Thursday night speech. Would she release the transcripts, the full transcripts of the speech she gives to these filthy, blood-sucking, vampire squid bastards, to quote what's his name from Rolling Stone, what she said in her speeches. And of course, she gave her usual bullshit answer about, oh, well, I hadn't, I don't know, maybe that's an idea. And then later, somebody in her campaign says, fuck no, we're not going to release it. What are you talking about? Release what Hillary said? Get out of town, right? Anyway, so that's another example of Hillary Clinton is about as progressive as a fucking rock. There's no progressive to Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is a neoliberal corporatist. She will always do what the neoliberal corporatist International Monetary Fund, World Bank, U.S. this, bullshit that demands. She wants to present herself as a leader. She is a tool. And I'm not telling you something you don't know.